Hello everyone, welcome. In the previous video I talked a little about nuts. In this video I will talk a little about chocolate and cloves. If you like it, press the like button, comment, share the video. This is the fourth of a sequence of videos where I have been and will be talking a little about food that I eat every day and also a few beverages. In the first video of this sequence I talked a little about vegetable soup. In the second, about leafy greens salad. And in the third, about nuts. Check them out. If you follow this channel, you know that I have only 2 meals each day. In the first meal, I eat, among many other things, chocolate and cloves. In this video, I will repeat some information that I have mentioned in the previous videos of the current sequence. The goal is to stress the importance of that information. Many of you would agree that the combination of chocolate and cloves, usually also with some cinnamon, results in an awesome flavor. But that's not the reason why I will talk about both chocolate and cloves in this video. I will do it mainly because of some common nutritional properties they have and because I eat them in the same meal. I usually eat 2 to 3 small squares, well, rectangles to be precise, of chocolate and 2 cloves, 3 if some are small, in the beginning of my first meal, after my dose of balsamic vinegar. Chocolate and cloves are important sources of antioxidants, particularly the polyphenols that I talked about in the previous video. Their shared nutritional properties promote cardiovascular health, help to fight inflammation, and have antimicrobial actions. Real chocolate, there are some awkward chocolate-like stuff out there, is made of cocoa, and we must eat those with high percentages of this amazing fruit and very low percentages of sugar. I am one of those thousands of enlightened beings who are perfectly aware of the benefits of dark chocolate. Until a couple of years ago, I was also one of those thousands of beings who didn't care about the percentages of sugar contained in my high cocoa dark chocolate. And that's a huge mistake you become aware of when you start caring and reading the nutritional information on your chocolate. I confess that it came as a real shock to me that my supposedly incredibly healthy dark chocolate had percentages of sugar over 40%. That mistake is in the past. My current dark chocolate never has over 1% of sugar, more if we talk about carbohydrates, of course. Having a daily fasting window of 18 hours, it's really easy to me to notice the effects when I eat sugary stuff in the beginning of my first meal. It ruins my whole day. Healthy fat, hence energy, and polyphenols, that's what chocolate must be about. Let's now move to cloves and start with the most important statements. In this video, when I talk about cloves, I'm talking about this. I'm not talking about oils or extracts. This is not something to be negligent about, and you must consult a competent professional about the consumption of such substances, particularly if you are taking any drug to control blood viscosity. Having said that, let me tell you about my own experience with this amazing spice. I started eating one each day, and that was not an easy task. My mouth felt weird. I was always invaded by a feeling of being in a dentist's chair. You can certainly imagine that it was not fun at all. But with time, all that vanished, and nowadays I feel really bad when, for some reason, I can't have my usual daily portion of cloves. Sometimes the markets run out of cloves. It happened last December. Luckily, I was on vacation and traveled to Riga, capital of Latvia, where I visited a lovely traditional market and found huge amounts of beautiful cloves. Of course, I bought enough for the whole year of 2026. Next, you will be able to see a few images of my weight training session. This one was a session focused on the legs. As usual, I started with a few minutes in the bike, then 4 sets of an exercise for the lower back, and 4 sets of an exercise for the adductors. After this warm-up, I did 6 sets of barbell squats. I am currently trying to tame 110 kilograms, but the weights are not cooperating that much. Next, I faced 5 sets in the squat machine. I recently changed my training plan a little and included this exercise. I like it a lot, and I am happy to have this machine available in my current gym. Next came, in this order, hamstrings, abductors, calves, box jumps, and unilateral farmer's carry. 4 sets of each. Sometimes I try to lift the bar, but when I have it on my back, I feel it is somehow unbalanced. So I put it back again and try to change a little bit my position in relation to the bar, and then it's okay. This is the squat machine that I have mentioned. Now some hamstrings. Abductors. Calves. Using the leg press. Forgive me, it is probably a bit too dark, the image. Some box jumps. As I said, I did 4 sets of each of these exercises. The first set of box jumps, I do it simply, without these direction changes. I just jump from the floor to the box and back. This this way, this direction change makes it much more difficult, and after having so many exercises for the legs before this one, must must have a set to get ready, because box jumps are somehow dangerous. If you fail the jump, which I have more than once. Unilateral farmer's carry. It looks like I'm not there. I'm filming someone else. but that was not my intention. It's because I do a long walk. Okay. In the next video, I will talk a little about vinegar. Now, if you like what I regularly publish, subscribe to the channel and press the bell to receive all the notifications. See you soon.